Okay, we were playing Online Obsession, and I kind of freaked out because if you play it in full screen, you can't see your mouse, and I was actually losing my ever-living mind over it. But I fixed it, so we're starting. But something that I did notice, hold on. I freaking love it already. So this game is disguised as very cutesy adorableness, but in reality, it's supposed to be freaking terrifying. Which, I already love it. Just because of that. So. Ah! This is giving Doki Literature Club flashbacks. I low-key want to play that for myself. But anyways. So, this game, here's the developer and everything. I'm pretty sure it tells you on here. Not sure. Anyways, I think it's sour milk. Or something like that. Sorry. Now I feel bad. Hold on. It is sour milk. And then this is the game. So, it's free on itch.io. If you guys want to play it, I'll link it below. But let's start. Okay. Okay. What's going on? The painfully familiar buzz of phone notification firmly pulls you out of the sweet, warm limbo of sleep. The buzzing sounds slash at your mind like blades, tearing from the foggy remnants of your dreams apart. Struggling to open your eyes, you automatically roll over, feeling the culprit of your unwilling awakening. Our phone. Addie. Without realizing it, your hand suddenly loses all will to comply, and you drift to your sleep once again. Ugh. I hate that noise. It's kind of pissing me off. Quickly opening your eyes, you simultaneously grab your phone, now completely awakened by the little piece of shit. Oh, Addie sent you something. Good winter morning to you, Snowflake. They've just released an official Starblitz quiz, and of course, I got strawberry paws. Answer these simple questions to claim in-game rewards. Hi, my name's Kaboom. Let's see what Starblitz character you're most like in this quiz. Who knows? Maybe you'll even get me. Teehee. Okay. There'll be a couple questions about your appearance and personality. Just answer honestly. Don't worry. No data is stored online. Our name's gonna be... We'll do Leah. I've been doing that one a lot and I kind of love it. Leah. She, her. What's our skin color? What's my hair texture? My hair texture's straight, but I wish it was this. We'll go straight. How long is my hair? Pretty long. My hair is these two colors, so we'll go with this one. How do you make friends? I thoroughly choose my friends. I wait for people to approach me. I'm the first to approach someone. I say usually I wait for people to approach me. What would you do if your crush confessed to you? I'd probably be too smitten to do anything. What kind of party would you throw? Okay. All of these sound fun. I've actually done all of these. But like, as of right now, probably this. Me and my friends have been getting really into Uno, so. What superpower would I choose? Dang it, teleportation's not on here. I feel like this would be traumatizing. This, I wouldn't have any fun with that. I'd like to be able to fly. What is the one thing you'd take to a deserted island? A machete. No hesitation. Error 503, service unavailable. Dang! It crashed. Okay, looks like we're obsessed with strawberry paws. This page isn't responding more. Quit, we're so cute! Oh my gosh, I just want to eat her. Quit. The page isn't responding anymore. Did I just get super unlucky? The server's overloaded. What? Guess the Starblitz had more die-hard fans than I thought. Wouldn't we also count as die-hard fans? You? Definitely. Me? Not a chance. Say that to your top 200 players ranking. It's 300. 213 to be exact. When did you become so obsessed with your numbers? Well, I gotta pull my comp sci degree to use every once in a while, right? Hee. Speaking of numbers, have you seen the time? It's already 12 p.m. It's already this late. This Christmas break has really messed with my sleep schedule, huh? Not that I had any to begin with. Earth to Leah. Too tired to respond? Go brush your teeth, sleepyhead. Oh, so I'm guessing this is a guy. I read it as Addie, like my girly pop. Are you my mom? I'll brush them when I want, bruh. Then don't come near me with your morning breath. Ew. Fear my horrible morning breath. Ah! I wish you could have just heard the sound I made. I hope it was a laugh because that was supposed to make you laugh. It was. Score. Oh my gosh. Go brush your teeth already. Don't want to hear my bad jokes anymore? Not when your teeth aren't brushed. Fine. Struggling to lift yourself up, you slowly get on your feet, swaying from side to side, making a beeline to the bathroom. I'm guessing that's brushing our teeth, but I immediately thought we were peeing. I don't know why. That's immediately what I thought. Who knows? Maybe I'm right. Finally done with your morning routine, you come out of the bathroom. Huh? A loud metallic sound catches you off guard, making you spin on your heels to look for the source. The culprit is the letterbox on your door, a couple of envelopes unceremoniously shoved into it. At the same time, your phone buzzes in the pocket of your shorts, and you, almost dropping it on the way, take it out. I need to lower the audio because that buzz is going to drive me crazy. Just saying. You stay quiet for a minute or two before the clank at the hallway door notifies you of the mailman's leave. You slowly open the door, first sticking your bed head out to make sure that there's no one there to judge your morning look. After confirming that it is indeed empty, you quickly grab the package along with the envelopes and impatiently jump back inside. With rising excitement, you turn the package around to see the label. The name on the box confirms your best of expectations. Addison Moore. You glance at the phone in your pocket and smile. Bob Perry 608. His actual name is Addison, or how you like to call him, Addie, has always been your friend in the line for the past 8 months. Okay, so I very much so assumed Addison was a girl's name, as we've said. So, his name's Addie. Cool. Always there to listen, goof around, or even chill and play video games. He quickly has become your best friend, though you've never actually seen each other. You met on Starblitz, a new online shooter game that has quickly grown the admiration for him because, well, he made Strawberry Paws, and he's quite good at playing her. As you scratch your cheek and glance at the merchandise scattered around the room, you're trying your hardest not to cringe at your overbearing obsession with an anime girl. But at this moment, you're nothing but infinitely grateful for it. You've met such a good guy, only thanks to it after all. You would never have thought that you could connect with someone whose face you've never seen this well, but Addison made it so easy to. Lately, though, it seems like your friend's been acting somewhat weird. Well, you say weird, but you can't really deny that you were enjoying his recent behavior quite a bit. It really feels like Addison has been hinting at something more than friendship, and though hesitant because it feels like just an online relationship, you can help but somewhat reciprocate his feelings. Okay, so he's in love with us. It started with occasional pet names like Doll or Snowflake. You didn't think much of that. In turn, progressively developed into bolder compliments and remarks that could be considered borderline flirting more often than not. You feel your face burning up from just thinking about it, involuntarily letting your fantasies get the best of you. What if he's a hot man? See, and this is why I would be kidnapped immediately. You squeeze your eyes and lightly shake your head, trying to shake off the pestering thoughts along with it. By the way, you gave him your address because he sent a package here. Can we just point that out, please? Just saying. You put the package on the floor for now and turn your attention towards the crumpled envelopes. One of them is an electricity bill. You, not sparing it. One of them is an electricity bill. Why can I not speak? Gosh. Not sparing it even a bit of your time, disinterestedly toss it to the side. The other one, though, it's just a white envelope with your name, addressed and printed on it, not signed of the sender's information on any of the sides. Unsurprised, you quickly rip it open and take out a single piece of paper, carefully folded into it. The mayo in your fridge will expire tomorrow. You immediately walk over into the fridge in your small studio apartment and confirm that indeed 2 months old half-used mayo would be absolutely certainly cause you diarrhea one day had you not been notified by the ominous note. How'd you know that? You have the 8-word letter in your hand. Another look. This is not the first time you received one of those, and it's definitely not the first time it saved your clueless self. These envelopes started appearing around 3 months ago. While at first you were terrified of getting a stalker, with time you started treating them more like your personal guardian angel. Oh, gosh. How did they... Babes, no. Babes, no, we're not doing that. This person most definitely gained access to your apartment, your social media accounts, hell, even your bank and government service accounts were not secure anymore. Relentlessly changing passwords and locks didn't discourage them in the slightest. You even went to the police with the first couple of letters, but they just brushed it off, since the stalker didn't really do anything besides send a couple of harmless notes. This is how every horror movie starts. I just want you to know, this is how every single horror movie starts. However, as time went on, you realized that nothing was ever stolen or broken, and you couldn't find any cliché hidden cameras or missing items. All you ever got were these neat envelopes, usually containing a paper with 1 to 2 sentences printed on it. The anti-malware you're using is just another malware. The tech company is scamming you. You forgot to pay the water bill. You left your notebook at the university. All these few notes that helped you more than you'd like to admit. Was it someone at your university? A noisy neighbor? A white king? Honestly, you've stopped questioning it months ago. Why did I say a white king? That's literally what my brain saw. A white knight. I think I'm dyslexic. Anyways, they never did anything to cause you any harm. Maybe the world just has some strangers who enjoy playing guardian angel. You carefully put the note into your box near your desk, stacking it on top of the countless other notes you've been collecting since the first time you've received one. Sighing, you turn your attention back to the package, patiently awaiting for you on the other side of the floor. With almost a skip in your step, you return to pick it up as if you were a child on Christmas morning, immediately starting to rip apart the sturdy box with your bare hands. Naturally, with no luck. After hastily fetching a pair of scissors from the kitchen, you finally get to the contents of the package. Oh, do I get to open it? Oh, okay. Hope you enjoy it, Snowflake. This is how he's stalking us. No way he didn't. Addie! Sup? I got your package. Key smash. Thank you. Well, someone's excited. It was worth learning how to sew for this. You made it yourself? Yeah, he's definitely watching us through hidden cameras of stuff he's been sending us. Just saying. Addie! I'm dying. Thank you. That's such a wonderful gift. I'll take the bestest care of it. You're welcome. Merry early Christmas, doll. I think that deserves some proof, though. Unlike the usual, you don't even think of arguing and quickly navigate the camera app on your phone. Honestly, with a gift like this, you might as well do something as simple as take a picture for him. Almost tripping on the door frame, you swiftly made your way to your bathroom and snap a picture of yourself in the only mirror you have in your whole apartment. Oh. Okay. JK, it's better than I thought. I was like, ain't no way. She's just like, mirror pic. Like, please tell me the doll's in it. The doll is in it. Hee cute. Why not the full face, though? Well, you've never shown me your face, and I already have, so I think it's only fair. Fine, I'll take it. Is that the lengths you're willing to go not to show me your face? I'll take that as a yes. I hope your package for you comes soon, too. I sent it to your new address, but last time I checked, it was stuck at the post office. How very typical of them. I'm very excited to see it, though. Prepare to witness the horrors of Leah's mind and its atrocious creations. Can't wait. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on Starblitz, waiting for you. Putting your phone back into your pocket, you walk out of the bathroom admiring the plush in your hands. Now that you look closely, it does seem a bit rough around the edges. There are a few details missing and it definitely looks handmade. Without thinking, you squeeze it in a gentle hug and smile to yourself. The fact that he made it himself just makes it 10 times better. Still, with a smile on your face, you walk over to the desk and carefully put the plush next to your computer screen. Aw, that is the perfect place for her perfect gift. Honestly, to be loved is to be known. That's all I have to say. Cheers to that. Oh! Your bed. It used to be an old white boring bed when you first moved in. Since then, you've tried matching the bed sheets with the primary colors of Starblitz. And you'd say you're pretty proud of yourself for how it turned out. Honestly, she's kind of eating. Starblitz posters. Of course, there's Strawberry Paw is your favorite character. You haven't noticed how quickly your apartment has turned into an MC Gray studio, into a playground. Honestly, you prefer it this way. Goodness, girl. Okay, I don't care about all of this. Only proper shelf in your apartment. Prized possession, the figurine. Okay, sorry, I'm not reading that out loud because it doesn't matter. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You plop into the chair and move your mouse around, trying to wake up your PC. Poor thing has not been shut down a single time during the past 4 days of your Christmas break. Babes, I never shut off mine. I know I should. I know it's probably really bad to keep it on. But I do keep it on. I'm just saying. I'm just saying I do that. Just saying. At least you won't grace it with such luxury for the next few days either. At least not before you go to your family's place to celebrate the holiday together. Finally, the screezy lazily lights up. Buy a flash USB. Oh, dang it, I was reading them. What is this? Oh, the characters are cute, though. Oh, look at her. Blah, blah, macaroni and cheese. I don't want to do this. Oh, I can scroll through all of this. Girl, I'm not doing that. Anyways, friends. Wait, what's in your recycling bin? Thought I was gonna find something interesting. I didn't. Oh, the characters are so cutie pie, though. This one's my favorite. It just is. She's just adorable. Not the accurate loading screen. Strawberry Falls. Zephyr Cinderella. Kaboom. Starfire Blades. Okay. Loading lobby. Oh gosh, do I have to actually play these games? Where's Addison? There he is. Hi. Swords took a while to connect. For a sec, I thought you were playing with Nemo if you didn't join. How could you? How could you betray me so easily? Teehee. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday. Wait, seriously? Does that mean now you're completely moved? And you're in your new apartment right now, right? Yep. Recently, Addison decided to move to a bigger city, which was coincidentally the same city you moved in. You couldn't be more excited as it meant you two could not only be online friends, but in real life too. The past few days, he was making last arrangements to terminate his previous contract and had a moving company transport his stuff. Now he's right here, in your city, in person. Why didn't you tell me? Surprise! Wait. Addie, we need to meet before I go see my family for Christmas. So suddenly? I don't know, Leah. Addie, come on. This is such a good chance. I'm just not that fun IRL. Like at all. Then prove it to me. If we flirt, we will get our way since this man's in love with us. Do I take it as flirting? Mayhaps. Fine. Don't take it wrong, I want to see you. I really do. I'm just not sure you want to see me, IRL. Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know me better than anyone else. Can't argue with that. Girl, don't meet people off the internet. But also, y'all have been friends for how long and you don't know what he looks like? That's stressful. I'd be stressed. I don't think I could do that. But I also don't play on, like, stuff where other people are. Maybe I should, though. But I'd also totally get murdered. Because I'd be like, oh, we're besties. And then I go meet him in person. I'd be like, you're an old man. You know where I live. And then I'd be dead. I guess drilling your brain with my constant rambling finally worked, huh? It did. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family's place in 2 days, so we should meet tomorrow. Dang, that's so soon. Better now than never, and I know if I don't convince you now, it will be impossible later. I have nothing to say in my defense. Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is going to be over. And I really want to make it top 900 before break's over. Dang, this is really happening, huh? Well, drum roll, please. Alright. Yay! It's decided then. No takesies backsies. You know that I'm a man of my word. Yeah, sure. I'll start matching then, Mr. Man of his word. Okay, boss, I'm ready. Do I have to play this game? Because I'm going to be so butt turds at it. Like, it's not even funny. Okay, cool. It was going to be bad if you guys made me play a shooting game. On my PC? No. Yeah, no. December 21st. The biting chill of air forces you to zip up your jacket as you step out of the bus. It only took a few stops to get to the center of the studio you live. It's not fair that you were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that is in close proximity of your university. Far, not fair. Okay, I was like, that didn't make any sense. You look up at the all-consuming darkness in the sky, gentle snow nonchalantly falling from above. You and Addie agreed to meet at your local diner. Since you still had to finish some business earlier in the day, you chose the evening as the time. Why would you meet someone you don't know at night? At least it's a populated spot. Thanks to the approaching middle of the winter, it's not even that late. The sky's already pitch black, making the falling snow resemble falling stars. Cute! We're gonna get murdered. Sighed, freaking I. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner while simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrifts piled on the sidewalks. If only they took better care of the plowing in Minnesota. Oh, this is taking place in America. I don't know why I assumed it wasn't. I just kind of assumed it wasn't. I've never been to Minnesota. You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning all your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and useless trinkets in preparation for Christmas. All of the things that will inevitably end up forgotten somewhere in a dark closet. You finally manage to outline the way in your mind, and without standing around in the cold any further, you hastily walk to the diner, radiating warm yellow light in the distance. Okay. So she lives close to a college, so it's a college town, so that means that it should be relatively populated. You look at the people passing by, struggling not to seem noisy while trying to find the familiar figure. You've never seen Addie's face, but he has shown you a picture of himself with the head blurred out before. Are you serious? And you're meeting him? Girl, I would have blocked him. I have survival instincts. You obviously do not. Though he tried to hide most of his feature, the one thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short hair dyed red, which alone should make him stand out from the rest of the crowd. The fact is proving to be somewhat useless, though, as your surroundings are practically drowning in quick passing red colors. Newly bought Christmas gifts, crimson winter coats, and flashing taillights of cars are all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. You rapidly blink to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Like a drop of fresh blood, the darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. Why did you describe that like blood? I'm terrified. You step closer and look at it before your breath hitches. Is he hot? Kinda. He kinda looks like a demon. Because his eyes are so dark and big. Maybe that's their art style. I'm gonna hope that's just the art style and he's not actually a demon because I will cry. No. First time you involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple fresh band-aids sloppily sticked in some places to evidently try to hide some of them. To no avail. Oh, is that why you tried to blur out his face because he has scars? Am I the only one who thinks scars are sexy? Scars are very attractive to me. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyways, a thin line of smoke coming from the cigarette on his scarred mouth wavers in the cold evening wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears. The only thing that could probably compete with the scars in a mouth. And I love his ear stack. Gonna copy. I need 3 helixes stat. His hands stand out like he stands out like a sore thumb against the cheery Christmas scenery in the city's center. One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. It tells you that his presence is wrong, like he isn't supposed to be here. You feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. Guys, I just screamed internally. You can't see me, but I just screamed and freaking internally when his eyes flickered over. Maybe he is attractive. Having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. His eyes glint in the light coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. His eyes stop at your own, and just for a split second, you lock gazes. Why does he have those scars, though? They're attractive, but why? Also, is this a tattoo or is this a shirt under? Because either way, I'm down. You can't articulate the feeling of this stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you uncomfortable, feel almost small and insignificant, and all you want is to get away from this encounter as fast as possible. On the other hand, though, it's almost hypnotic, and somehow makes you just want to stand there and consume each other purely with eyes and nothing else. So you want him bad. I mean, he wants you bad, but you want him bad too? Girl. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting all giddy. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair. Addison? Oh, I guess it's Adison. We're saying Addison. I've already committed to the bit. Oh, you finally recognized me. Took you a minute. Phew, I was worried I was staring at a stranger for 2 minutes straight. Suddenly, Addison's scars wrinkle as he lets out a distinct chuckle. And what would you do if you were staring at a stranger? Sorry, I'm reading them over my head. You can read them in your head. I'm not reading all these out loud. Should we hit on him? Or should we be besties? I'm gonna hit on him. Well, I think it's a pity that I don't know someone this handsome. Look at his face. He's freaking out. I love making men freak out. As if not expecting such boldness coming from you in real life, Addison's grin turns into an expression of surprise before his scars wrinkle and a smile returns to his lips once again. So, you would abandon me for some handsome stranger, Leah? Hey, that's not what I said. Sure. Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes and your worries start to fade. After all, it really is your good old friend Addison. I know it's Addison. Addison. It's too late. His name's Addison now. Freaking fight me on it. Whatever tickles your pickle, bozo. Your friend just shakes his head with a smile. I'm just gonna call him Addie. Addie then turns to the diner and looks it up and down and then takes a long drag of a cigarette. It looks nice. It looks even nicer inside. Well, you ready to head in then? You bet I am. After extinguishing his cigarette and throwing it into the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. Oh, he's opening the door for us. Maybe it's fine that he's insane, you know? You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. I mean, he already knows where we freaking live. He sent a package before. And I'm pretty sure he's sending those ding-dang notes. Wouldn't be surprised. The bright establishment welcomes you with the pleasant, warm, and appetizing smells coming from within. Sighing, you can feel blood slowly flowing to your cheeks as the contrast between the cold outside and the warm inside kicks in. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Surprisingly, compared to the busy street, it's not all that crowded inside. Soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chattering of a few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambiance. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's the place you always go to with your friends, or sometimes even alone when you're in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. Real. Somebody find me a place like that here where I live. If Addie needed to see just one thing in the city, it would absolutely certainly be this diner. You look around and happily note that your favorite seats near a window have not been taken. Hey Addie, let's sit here. He nods, and you both move into the window table. Okay, I hate how big his eyes are though, because it's giving me slight anxiety. I don't know if I'm gonna get used to it. It's kind of terrifying. Like, you look scary right now. Your eyeballs need to be smaller in your eye sockets, please. I'm scared. Mama! This is no hate to this person's art style, by the way. I'm just freaked out because I don't know who this man is. And nobody else's eyes has looked like this yet. He's the only person we've seen, so it's stressing me out. He looks like a demon. Y'all are gonna cancel me. I'm sorry. I mean, he's hot though. Anyways, an inept waitress hastily comes toward the cup with a couple of menus. After plopping them down on the table, she patiently straightens up, a small notebook and pen in her hands. Adison looks quickly over the menu without much interest and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't remember him telling you about coming here often? You can't shut up about it at all when it comes to talking to him. Huh? Never mind that. How do you know I come here often? Stalker. Anyways, with the rising feeling of your upper hand in the situation, you feel the need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Teddy's Table Diner. Cheeseburger, pancakes, milkshake, kids menu. Ooh, the kids menu actually looks fire. Look at that. It's a little hamburger, chicken nuggets, and fries. Without hesitation, you point to the big colorful words saying kids menu. This one might seem silly, but I promise, it's good. I think more adults order this one than children in this place. It has small portions, but pretty much every brand dish on the menu, and surprisingly, they make a little more healthy than the original versions. Adison chuckles at your excitement. Well, food is food, so I'm not complaining. Should we go with the kids' meal then? Slightly embarrassed by your childish choice, you timidly nod. You both order the same thing, and after hastily writing the order in her small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with his gaze, Adison turns his face towards you. Why did I add his face? I don't know. I'm freaking dyslexic. You look at him and shuffle in your seat, just now letting your nervousness settle in. You've never met people you talk to online in real life, and though you consider Adison your best friend on the internet, you can't help but be anxious around a person you technically meeting for the first time. He notices you staring and raises his eyebrows. Checking me out, doll? I'm feral right now. Guys, shut up! Ah! Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Anyways, notice something yet? I feel like we should say something about what he's insecure about, because I feel like, you know? Because honestly, his scars do fit him very well. He is very handsome. You fold your arms in front of you and thoughtfully look at his face. I think your scars fit you very well. My what? Adison's smile disappears as he furrows his eyebrows. You can't be serious. Oh, he's mad now. No, really. Despite what everyone might think, I think you're really pretty. I'm serious. Adison leans back in his seat as if trying to distance himself from the words directed at him. They're not pretty. See, like right here, he looks so fine because I can see the whites of his eyeballs. I'm sorry. This is just because I draw a lot. Like, he really is pretty. Like, I love the scars on his face. I love scars. Anyways, I've had them for so long. They're painful reminders, and I'd give a lot to never have had them. Saying they fit me well is like saying I deserve to get them. That's not what I meant. Oh, okay. Angsty. You... Adison rubs his eyes as if trying to straighten his eyebrows. I know you didn't, Leah. But you still gotta pay for the emotional damage. Hey, how's that fair? I was about to say, ain't no way he's actually mad about that. That was a compliment. The freak. Addison just shrugs with a grin you can only describe as mischievous. You get interrupted by the waitress, who, you have to admit, a little clumsy, sets the dishes in front of you. Oh, hey, that was fast. They probably have some stuff prepared beforehand, the convenient part of having a small menu. Well, let's see how the small menu holds up. You both simultaneously dig into the food, and just as you expect from your favorite place, it tastes nothing short of delightful. But now you worry if Addison shares your opinion, and trying not to look too pryingly, you nervously glance at him. I just imagine her giving, like, the Demi look, like, where she tucks her hand behind, like, her hair behind her ear with her hand, and it's like, you know, I know you can't see me, but just know I did it, okay? After taking a bite, he briefly closes his eyes before the corners of his mouth spread into a smile, and he reassuringly nods at you. It's actually really good. Yes! We win! We win at life. I know, right? It's cheap, too. I see why you come here so often now. It would be simply criminal of me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking it's a good opportunity, you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. Talk about him. Let's not talk about ourselves. Girl. Specifically... Aw, I can't choose these. Ask him about the doll. Hey, when did you learn how to do it? He raises an eyebrow at your question. Do what? So, that Strawberry Paws doll you made for me looks so good that if you told me it was professionally made, I would have believed you in a heartbeat. How'd you even manage to do that? Well, it took a lot of DreamTube tutorials and I mean a lot of trial and error. Wait, don't tell me. Did you have to make those sock dolls to practice? I almost did. That doesn't sound too convincing. I'll let your imagination do the work. But seriously, thank you again. It means a lot. Anything for you, Snowflake. So you want me bad. That's all I'm hearing, so you want me bad. Anyways, to your great relief, Addison seems to open up to you. Finally reassured that this meeting wasn't a mistake, are able to get chatty with your online, or well, not so online anymore, friend. You get so deep into the conversation, you lose track of time. It really does feel like talking to your best friend that you've known for many years, someone who understands you just from half words. Addison glances at the time on his phone. Oh, it's already past 7:30. Girl, 7:30 ain't even that late. Wait, really? Girl, 7:30 ain't late. I was expecting him to be like, it's 3 a.m. 7:30 ain't late at all. I didn't even notice how time went by. Gosh. Am I that entertainable? Don't get full of yourself now, dupe. Dope. Dupe? Where did dupe come from? See? Who even says dope anymore? Not the point. Shall we go soon then? Yep, just let me take a photo of the food real quick before we finish. Addison questioningly gazes with his eyebrows. Gotta have a picture for its grave, you know, before it dies in my belly. Your friend's eyes melt into half moons as he chuckles. How very considerate of you. I know. I'm so benevolent. Now don't get scared. I got my flash on. You point your phone camera at the food, and you definitely get him in the picture. Yeah. You ask for a check and Addison, without even asking you, promptly pays himself. Baffled, you start scolding him, but his stubbornness doesn't let any of it reach his ears. He's definitely in the picture, right? Or are we going to find out he's freaking invisible? And everybody thinks we're psychotic because we're talking to ourselves. Oh my gosh, imagine. Finally, you step outside. The contrasting cold air envelops your body, reminding you that it's the middle of the winter. The fact you almost managed to forget after being in the warmth of the diner for so long. You watch as your breath forms little clouds of steam that dissolve in the air just seconds later. Behind you, Addison lights up a cigarette and firmly leans against the diner wall, glancing in your direction. Suddenly, colorful flickering lights come across the street, catch your attention. You turn around and give Addison a plotting smile. Say, Addie, you didn't really have time to explore the city all that much, did you? Not really. What are you getting at? A small smile still curling on your lips as you timidly nod towards the crosswalk. Why was that so hard to say? Follow me. Addison's eyebrows raise in confusion before he hesitantly throws a cigarette away and slowly starts following you. What, you can't smoke and walk? Loser! Anyways, once you make it across the street, the lights become brighter and you start hearing muffled music mixed with loud chatter of dozens of people. I'm gonna start reading it like that so I can freaking talk. When you finally make it around the buildings standing in the way, you end up at the edge of the small square. Harbored by surrounding apartment buildings, there lies the small festival market, brightly illuminated by numerous Christmas lights. And we're going to leave it here. Because I'm tired. And we've been here for 45 minutes. So, if you enjoyed this, I will be back in a little bit. Eventually. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Bye.